Good day everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to sound a bit annoyed in this um, overview of the I-153, and that is because multiple things have occurred today that have just pissed me off. So first of all, this replay that I'm going to show you was originally meant to be live, but my mic wasn't properly working, and so the replay was just, the actual live battle was just completely silent, other than the actual plane and the battle itself. So that's one thing that's annoyed me. The second thing that's annoyed me, guys are just on a micro patch at this current time. And well, that micro patch has just killed a load of replays. It's killed one of the Braiders replays, which I was going to use for the replay itself. So now I'm going to try and find some footage for it, because I've got none. The only replay that I've actually got is the Digital Time Travelers, but I've already sent it off. And even then, that's now broken, so I can't use that. And the original battle I was going to show you, where I get 9 kills but still die because your team sucks, that's now been deleted. And when I was taking out the braid to get some footage, I get hull broken by a 57mm gun. Just to correct you people, hull break requires 75mm and higher. Why the fuck does a 57 hull break? It shouldn't. But yeah, I'm going to sound kind of pissed off, but there's nothing much I can do. It's just, why do Gaijin micropatches have to kill off replays? Is the one thing that pisses me off. It's just pointless. Do it in the big patches. Not these stupid server updates which kill replays and ruin good replays and things like that. It's just really annoying. But anyway, less of the ranting and let's get into it. I had it here. You can see there with all those red X's. That's when the micropatch occurred. I think it was this morning at the time of this recording, as I record on the 30th of January. And it is just so goddamn annoying because this live battle was perfect for showing the Chaika. The Braider replay was perfect for showing its capabilities. And it is just so damn annoying, people. Like, I can't describe my anger right now. I guess that gives me an opportunity to skip through the boring parts. So obviously today we're in the I-153 Chaika, as requested by It's Phillips. And it's been quite a while since I followed this thing, so I thought I was going to be rusty with her. And at the moment I'm just about to get engaged by this D4Y1. Now I am going to cover the names up on this side. Obviously I will not, well, I am actually going to turn off the markers as well. Not just to conceal someone's name, but just to, in fact, no. We're going to leave everything on. The player in question for today is Wiz PL. He's part of a Polish squadron. And well, it seems they are not very appreciative. And they are also, well, there's no word for it, twats and scumbags, as you will see in the battle. That's my first kill for the battle on that D4Y. I set him on fire, and well, that's the end of him. So now I'm going to climb back up into the clouds. Like I said, I am deeply sorry for this not being a live replay or live battle. There was nothing I could have done. If I'd have known that my mic wasn't working, I wouldn't have even spoke for 28 minutes. My throat's already not in the best mood for that. As you can see here, we're taking the battle into the clouds. The Seagull 100 comes up for a crack. Now you may be noticing that I am carrying rockets. Yes, I am. I carry the RBS. The RBS rockets. But these are I think they're heat rockets or armor piercing rockets. They have about 60mm of pen. They're very useful. And you will see that versatility later on. I use the Chaika's maneuverability to get onto the tail of this doe with no questions whatsoever. Teammate comes in to naturally try and kill steal, but as you would imagine, I beat him to the trigger. There's my second kill. Now the scumbag will not show himself till later in the battle. He's just appeared there for the moment. But you'll see what he does, people. First of all, he's bullying that Spitfire, who's on the deck. He should be focusing higher targets. And that is the only kill that WizPL is going to get, just to point out. I was thinking about engaging the BF-109, but the Hudson deals with him for me. But sadly, the Hudson does go down. I can't catch the 109 anyway, so there's no point in even trying. The 109 will now burn to death, and that's the Hudson out of the match, unfortunately. This was a pretty close game, I'm not going to lie. But since all these technical and Russian bias bullshit has occurred, I'm pretty pissed off. Flying this Chaika this morning was only the only thing that's actually gone well for me today. It's just severely annoying. That Hiker 100's coming back towards us. I think he's going to break off for one of the MBs. Yes, he is. I've been seeing a lot of MB 152s. And here's my final kill for the match. I only get 3, but that 3 kills will make a big difference later, and most importantly, versatility of this aircraft. So Condors are very susceptible to catching on fire. And as you can tell, I'm going for the engines. I crit him there, take out one of his gunners. There you can see engine 3 spluttering, and down he goes. Third kill, and final air kill for this battle. I thought about bouncing this Hiker 100, but obviously I'm never going to have the speed. I fire a burst, hit him a couple of times, and I break off. Now I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because this is where the scumbag starts. You can see, I think he's trying to say Jindo Weeb or something like that. The Braider is also camping the airfield, and the Key 44 to Otsu, flown by WizPL, are also camping the runway. Seriously, guys, please get rid of this shitty runway mechanic. It's just a get out of jail free card for people who are in a bad spot. The second I know my team's crumbled, I land a J out. I'm respectful. If I know I can stand a chance against the enemies, I'll fly and fight. Not do what these pilots are doing. So the Hiker 100 has actually crashed, and he is out the game. And well, I'm still pissed off, people. It's just stupid. I mean, the technical issues I've had this morning, the Russian bias bullshit that I've had this morning is just getting on my nerves. And not only that, the micro patch, that especially pissed me off. Because that's just deleted 3 good replays I could have used for the Braider. But now, I'm going to have to try and find some sufficient footage of the Braider. And I've only got 3/4 of a mod left to do on it. So, hopefully, I get my usual spading luck that I normally do for a vehicle, where I have an awesome game in a basically spaded vehicle. That's my only hope at this point. Because otherwise, I've got nothing for you guys. And it's just grinding my gears. The BF-109 has just been crippled. He's actually lost his engine. He's going to crash very shortly. I believe Oddrods does get the kill. Not certain. Didn't pay attention. I do fire my rockets right there, and no, he does not get the kill. I was trying to hit the Key 44 on the runway because I thought he was there. Turns out it's the dead body of the Hiker 100. And the second I dove down for that Key 44, you saw him turn for that airfield. That is all he's going to do. And I'm not being funny, right, mate? If you happen to watch this video, I do take hits from AA here. WizPL, if you happen to watch this video, mate, for whatever reason, I don't see why you was doing it, because your KDs are non-existent. Your stats are crap, you don't spade, and you're just a pile of shit. Now then, we're going to skip ahead. Quite a considerable margin, because obviously it doesn't show on the replay here, which is annoying, but I was actually leaking oil. Don't worry, I do a jingles landing. Or a toe landing, as the digital time traveler calls it. But it is severely annoying with these technical issues this morning. I'm just so angry. And any second now, the toe landing will commence. And there we go. But I actually didn't count as a death, so I'm pretty happy with that. As you would imagine, the VG has returned to base with me. He doesn't have a particularly good game, but we both knew that this guy was going to do something to try and win this match in a scumbag way. But now we're going to take off and we're going to start climbing. And I'm going to hit a blind hunt order in a few moments. And then you will see exactly where the Key 44 is. Because he's trying to drag out the match, people. He's done basically nothing for his team at this point. And any second now, I'm going to take a look upwards. I said to the VG, cover some ground targets for me. I'm going to go hit some, well, cover me. I'm going to go for ground targets. And there he is. He's up at 20,000 feet. And if you needed any clarification that he was Polish, there's your answer. And there you can see down there are Sonderklaffenzeugs 221s. Now it shows that I don't have rockets on the plane for some reason. I do. It's just replays. Gotta make that point known, people. But obviously at the time of this, well, after this recording's done, I'm going to try and, well, I'm going to spade the Braider and hopefully get some decent footage in it. Because this micro patch has pissed me off. Because I could have had 2 to 3 replays worth of usable footage in the Braider. But no. Micro patches. In fact, it wasn't even a micro patch that did it this morning. I got an analyzing files sort of update. And it's just killed off a load of replays. Gaijin doesn't do it very often, but when they do, it kills replays. And it is just so dang annoying. But I guess the good news is I do get to do a bit of ground pounding in this thing, which the Chaika can do very well with its high maneuverability. Now Chaika in Russian is, well, it means seagull, and that's why the thumbnail is a bit strange. It's obviously going to be a picture of a seagull with the Chaika underneath it. Just because I thought that was a pretty funny meme that I saw on the internet. I've obviously changed it to my needs. Well, I thought it was something that we could use. And there are the armor-piercing rockets doing their job. 6 rockets left. They fire in pairs, in case you didn't know. This thing can also carry bombs, 450 kilogram. But don't carry bombs on it. Just don't. If you want to use bombs on your Chaika, feel free, but you'll look a bit like a doofus personally. If you don't fly the single rockets, you do not have a lot of fun. Here is where I thought it should have been a kill. And there you can see it hit bang on. But Gaijin being Gaijin, apparently it didn't do any damage, so I didn't even get hit. But now the VG is up at altitude trying to fend off the Ki-44. That's another kill. And obviously down to 2 rockets. But that Ki-44 player, I did message him after the match. And I said, did not see the point in you doing that, mate. And he was like, that's your problem. No, it isn't. It's yours. That's how stupid you are. But hey, stupid people. And that's killed up ground target number 13. And now we're going to return to base. The VG has actually had to drop in altitude because he's struggling up there. And there you can see 22,000 feet. The VG has actually dropped just to avoid getting killed. And I tried to avoid a tow landing on this one. Yeah, shortly after I go back to my ground targets, I get one last kill, I believe, and then that's the end of the battle. There you can see 10,000 feet. He's still circling. But he accomplished nothing. He lost this game. Obviously, here we go. We're diving on the target. And there we go. Game's over. So, the I-153 M62 Chaika, which is the engine model, is the M62. If you haven't flown this thing, you haven't had much. We haven't had much fun in War Thunder. Honestly, this thing is absolutely amazing. And as you can tell, I got the anti-mech, Terror of the Sky, bulletproof, and I also got Final Blow. This plane's a lot of fun, but when you get players like this, it does ruin your impressions of low tier. I mean, he's paid, what, 850 Golden Eagles for a premium, and he flies it like that. He doesn't even use the premium to its good extent. Yes, he got a kill, but I was in a biplane and got 3 times that. And let's be honest, the Ki-44-2 is probably one of the most powerful piston-driven planes at this BR. But hey, that's people for you. Anyway, if you've got any subscriber requests that you want to see on the channel, please do drop them in the comments below. And I will catch you all on the next one, and let's hope I get some footage for the Braider.